gamers. We are back. And it's finally the day, I think, that we can start building the real sorting system. We got a bunch of redstone and a bunch of emeralds as a side product. We don't really need those at the moment. Where do I have space for them? Jesus Christ. I also don't know really what to do with all these. Or all these. But, you know, that's why we're building a sorting system. It is also a storage facility, so we will see. But I guess we need to start by clearing out this space. We can get rid of growing all these, right? We don't need more potatoes. I just wanted to get the potato box set up and the pumpkin box set up. Possible. Where are the potatoes? Okay, want 41 in there. Just the rest. Box. Pumpkins should have a filter on already. I just didn't have enough to get the filter going, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. I mainly needed the pumpkins for the farms themselves because I'm using them for light. Make sure that the plants are always growing. So, not why I was growing those. But yeah, we don't need this now. Get rid of it. The very next farm I'm going to build probably is going to be the pumpkin farm for that very reason. So, it's really not that much. How many pumpkins do we have on the go over here? Not much. I mean, it's enough to get the filter started. It might be enough to build the next farm. Not really, but worst case, we'll figure it out. All right, let's clear this area. Oh, we get seeds back. Interesting. Okay. That in. Don't mess up any of my redstone, please. All right. Cool. So I think this is enough space to start, at least. But we kind of want to separate. We haven't really started decorating yet. So I don't really know exactly what's going to look, but we want to separate the crop area a little bit from the sorting area. And I think I'm going to have like my main drop-off point like right here. So maybe we'll start like halfway in between this chunk. With a chest. We have chests on us? No. Oh, we do. Just a market. That's where the first box will probably go, and then we'll figure out what kind of depot system we want to have. I'm gonna keep these, but I do want to dirt too. I don't really want to have to fly around to go get more if we need it. Back in the box. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab all my shulkers that we need to build things. I'm gonna refill the redstone one. That was what we were doing a little earlier in the stream. Yeah, we'll take stacks to begin with, and we need to craft probably some more stuff, but do that as we need to. These are not gonna fit in here, so let's just keep redstone and all this other stuff separate. Yeah, we'll put the redstone in here. As much as we can of those in there, that's fine. Alright. This can go in here. The lava can go back in here. Cool. This is more redstone stuff, but that's fine. So we'll pick up this box. And this one. This one. Redstone one. Don't need the two totem ones. Alright, looking good. I can get rid of this. TBH. Okay, I don't need more than a stack of melon seeds. Tell you that much right now. At least not at the moment. Got our chests. So let's just build one. And then we'll figure out all the other stuff that we want to go with it. But we're going to basically start with just a normal ass sorting system. Let's get our shulkers down nearby. Alright, so get some blocks and some glass, and need some stone stairs. Where's our crafting table at? Throw that down. Let's make these for now. That's gonna go there. It's basically gonna be the same as this setup. So we need redstone stuff. We'll need a repeater, a comparator, redstone, a torch, and hoppers. Like that. I'm just gonna pick off of these because it's easier. And some redstone. And comparator. Facing away. Then we want our hopper, which we can't grab. This one to face down. This one to face into this, and then we'll figure out on top. I think is probably going to be another ice thing. Just because of how slow the hopper transfer is. And then we'll probably have not like a burn thing at the end like this one does, but like a dump chest if like anything doesn't get picked up, and then we'll just run it through again if we have to. But that way we can just like come home with a shulker box full of junk, you know, unload it. It sorts it all through. Whatever's too fast to be auto sorted because we have like 90 stacks of it or whatever, we'll just like have whatever that is left over, and then we can just run that straight to a chest. But it'll like auto sort all the little stacks of random bullshit for us, which will be really, really nice. So we did it with hoppers. Hoppers are nice because you sort literally everything. The issue with doing a ice or a water pipe with this setup is that if you look at the filter's always going to be, well, let me look at one that's full, like the potatoes that we just filled up. The filter's always going to be stuck at 41. So if you have more than, what would that be, 23 items in a stack passing over this at one point in time before this hopper can keep up, then it's going to just keep on going because there's nowhere else for it to fill up. But the reason you have these null items in here, these filter items, is so that if this chest for whatever reason backs up, and then this backs up, and then now these are filling up, and then eventually this will break the filter, which technically it won't with these because they're not connected, but you could actually stack these right next to each other. So maybe I will change that. And I'll just have stacks of one of each of the same item in each one. Because it shouldn't break the filter. Because it's not connected to any other filters, in theory. But the issue is you start getting too much of a comparator signal here. And that can cross over to the other signal next to it. So it makes this particular design not work. But because they're not connected, I think it's fine. So we might change that. We'll do some testing probably in creative and figure that out. But this is the design we're going with. So that's going to filter for us. What do we want first? Cobblestone is like the most basic block in Minecraft probably. As far as blocks go. You know, we'll start with like stone and shit. So cobblestone, stone, whatever. Where? Oh, we brought those boxes with us. Right. Okay. So there, yeah, we'll do cobblestones. We'll take a stack of that. Do we have any more? I might grab some leather and just go ahead and make some more item frames too. Where leather ended up. So we have them. Back in there. Yeah, nice. A 325. Cool. Alright, so that's going to be cobblestone. So put cobblestone there. This is going to have cobblestone blocks in it. 41. Actually, it should be 45. Yeah, and then we should be able to do this. And then this. And any more cobblestone goes in there, it should spawn fill-in. Yeah, I like that better. Alright, cool. We'll do that. The reason we do it for this one is just because I don't know. I mean, we're never gonna have more than like that many whatevers, so it doesn't matter. We didn't have to do it for that one, I guess. Just a habit at this point. All right, so that is the filter set up. Now what we need is the shulker box loader, which we also want to have for this portion of the system. So let's clear. Let's actually move this too, because they're kind of in the way. They might still end up being in the way, actually. Let's just move them to the other side of the crafting table, so they're all out of the way. Alright. Let's just clear out some space around this. And build the redstone without being impeded by blocks. And I'll have to back up. Oh, the other way. That there, put the tour back. Yep. On clear. Probably enough room. Okay. So this is gonna come down. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at our creative world so we can get an idea where we're starting from. All right. Look at the single slice of it because that's building now. Yeah, so we're going to come down with a hopper, then go into another hopper, down, and into the shulker loader. That's the first thing we need to. So down to get past this block, across, down, and into the top of the shulker loader. I might have to come back to reference. It's fine. Why have it? All right. Good. I don't know what we're doing now. So we'll put, I mean, put this here for now. But I prefer water over scaffolding, to be honest. Especially once I have my depth strider and water breathing enchants. Just like so much easier to navigate and move around and look, and you can place through it. I don't know. Anyways, we need a block facing this side, which I guess that. So that we can place a hopper facing down. Then this is going to be another hopper facing down. So we need another block here. That. Another hopper, and then this hopper is going to be facing into that one. Okay. And if you want to hold shift and place blocks while you're using water to build, it's the same as creative. So you can just hold shift and space at the same time and then place blocks on the side of blocks that you can open. So I don't know. I like using water. I've always used water. I've used water since before scaffolding even existed. So that's just my preference. But I don't know. I personally think it's better to build on than scaffolding. I don't know if that's a common opinion or not, to be honest. But all right, so that's gonna come down, and then the start of that's gonna be the shulker loader. And honestly, this is much easier to build from the floor. So now that I know where the shulker loader is going to be oriented, I might just go down from that block and then see how high it is in the creative and then set my floor height there for this area. And hopefully everything lines up, because if it doesn't, we're rebuilding it. That's why we're only building one to start with, so we can just then go build the rest. All right, so from this is where we're at now. That's the hopper we just placed. This is the top of the shulker loader. So from here to here is how many blocks? Let's find out. Take our ruler. This is Axiom mod, by the way, included in my mod pack. If you want to take a look, it's on my coffee page. I offer it free to my coffee members. But that is 11 blocks. It also includes this map if you want like any of these other builds where we've been doing. But from here to there is 11 blocks. So our floor needs to be here, which is going to be 12 blocks. So 12 blocks from the bottom of the current level. That's what we're doing, right? That's what gets us above the current level, which is the floor. So actually, we're measuring from below the floor. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So from the top of the hopper loader down, it's 12 blocks to the floor. So we'll just go with that knowledge. So we'll go back to the hardcore world. And we'll get a bucket. Pop that down. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 12. Wow, it's almost like I planned for this. Crazy. I just wanted to make sure. But yeah, that's where the floor is going to be. I'm going to leave that not here, actually. Oh, well, I just pranked myself. That's fine. All right, so here's the floor. It's all going to be these blocks. We should probably pick up all the shit we dropped. Honest. Oh, and we're getting hungry. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Now, where are we in reference to that? I don't know. I'll have to find that out. But for now, I'll just build this floor. Probably a way to get up and down. Obviously, if you're building with water, it's a little bit harder to play scaffolding, but that's why I always tend to do my builds from top down. Except for the redstone. That's why I wanted to keep the water there, so I could still use it as a scaffold. I just wanted to build it from bottom up and wanted to set my floor height, so I knew that we would be good. But I pranked myself. All right, let's fly back up there and some more blocks. more of these blocks. Need quite a bit. We'll finish this little floor area. Means we're gonna have to clear this out a little bit. And we're not going to be going further back than that, so that's probably good enough for now. But I actually kind of want to grab all this sand and throw it in smelter, to be honest. So I'm going to dump off some stuff that we're using currently. All right, all this can go in here. This stuff, that, keep the redstone. Get it lost, but that should be enough space. Grab all this. We are starting to get a little low on glass, so I might as well grab the sand while we're terraforming. Cool. And we'll throw that in the smelting array to smelt away. Oh, man, I almost made that. Very nice. And let it cook. Alright, so let's set up our scaffold. I don't want it to be too close. Spill. Give me my silk touch back. And we'll do it like roughly there and then here. Go fix the bottoms in a sec. Cool. Yeah, actually, I don't. Are you angry, bro? Get out of here. What do we want? Did I throw my pickaxe? How did I press Q? Alright, we've got that. So we should just be able to put, well, not that. This here. That. And this one can. Whoa, almost clipped the dang leaf there. That was close. Alright. Yeah, let me get my blocks that I had. Yeah, this is how I'm gonna build, like, up and down. How I normally do it. That's what I prefer. And we'll just go the wall here. Alright, it's getting dark. Let's have a little nap. Oh, I did clip it that time. Almost last time. Did this time. Alright. Going to here. Like that. Leave me alone. Get out of here. Then we need a way to get down. Do we want stairs or do we want like a water elevator? Might just build an actual elevator at some point. We have the technology, so yeah, we're gonna. Still didn't bring it up. Crazy, man. Oh, drink myself. I should really fill that hole in. Yeah, give me some of those. Why did you not go into my hotbar? Alright. More blocks. Oh, I don't want your skin, man. Please. Leave me alone. Alright, a little bit of a floor on the go. Where's the edge of this bit? Here? Well, where's the edge of the actual... block? Okay, here. So this will be like the actual wall. So let me get another water bucket. I use my other one for scaffold. Alright, so we're going straight down from here. So this will be the edge of that. That'll actually be the wall. It'll be like this. Okay. That's also gonna be a wall. I'm gonna go ahead and mark all that. Maybe. Well. It also means we have a safe place to build. Yeah, let's build the wall. Well. Gonna be a bunch of blocks though. Where do we have all right here? Cool. Instantly messed up. Sick. That's a wall, that's a wall. That's not a wall. This is gonna be a wall. No, this is not gonna be a wall. So this also does not have a wall. Need to extend the floor out this way as well. Because this is all gonna be one area. Out of here, cactus. Ooh. But this part will have a wall because it intersects with the iron farm. Ooh. Do we want to start this further down so that it's symmetrical? Ooh. Maybe. Nah, I don't think it matters. Because it's not going to be symmetrical anyway. Because we're going to have sections. That's fine. It's fine. Sorry, I'm just trying to calm my autism. Or whatever it is that I have. I don't know. Beats me, brother. But I got something. Alright, so that's fine. We'll take that to here. That's the edge, right? That's gonna be another wall. Oops. Cool. Yeah. Either things have to be like perfectly symmetrical for me, or you have to lean heavily into asymmetry to where the lack of symmetry is like implied, you know? Like it's part of a feature of the build itself, you know? Otherwise I have a little tism fit in my brain. I don't need this cactus on me, or this string, or these sticks. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this. This will be fine. We'll just change the entire layout of our base. No big deal. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So we should be able to start building the rest of it now. We might need a few more scaffolds, but that's set those up now. How far apart are these? Like 4-ish, I think is what I normally do. And yeah, we'll put that there. Oh. I see. I don't think it's gonna come a whole lot further than that. I mean, it's basically gonna come to like the middle. 2, 4, 1 there. So then we'll have this come out to here, if that's where we're roughly. Alright, let me get another bucket. What? Where did you come from, brother? Oh, I mined that to make, that's right. Forgot about that. Another one. Grab a bucket for ourselves. Cool. Alright, I think we're set up. Oh no, we're not. We need to finish this bit. I guess it doesn't matter that we're flooding the desert, but I don't want it to somehow eventually flood all the redstone. So it'll stay like that for now. Cool. Alright, let's start building it. So we're going top to bottom, or bottom to top rather. So we need to figure out where in relation to the middle of the shulker box loader, the bottom of the tire assembly is, so that we can build it from bottom up. A little bit easier IMO to do that. So we're at creative, and 2 blocks from the start of this thing. 5, 6, 7 blocks. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. And you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of going back to this creative world, I'm just gonna watch my video on how to build it. Even though I'm pretty sure I made a mistake in it, and which I mean no one's caught it yet, so I'm a little surprised. But I'm pretty sure I missed a torch in the Vijeo, and Rasmus pointed it out to me when they were watching it, so yeah, but that's fine. I'm gonna do that, and then I will forget the torch too, and then I'll have to troubleshoot like probably anyone else that's watching that video because it's shit. Yeah, so we'll do that. All right, back to hardcore. Okay, let's go down. And this is the bottom of the shulker box. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very nice. Okay. Cool. So let me pull up the Vijeo on my channel. Do I like credit myself in my own VOD? Should I do that? I guess so. That seems like something a YouTuber would do. Let's see. How to build it. Yes, please. So I can get a reference. Because I remember how to build it, but sometimes I don't know where blocks are at. Let's do that. It's getting dark. Keep forgetting to restock our bed, man. I guess we just pick up this one. Probably be the easiest thing. EBH. Alright. Over. Alright. Left off here. We need Parator and a Repeator. There. There. Block. With a torch on it. Another torch. Okay. Up a couple blocks. Torch. Power that. Here. It's this guy. Okay. And we need some redstone on these. Get block. Out. Torch. Need. It's actually going to be easier if I just look at a frame, honestly, than having to skip around this video. So I'm probably going to do that. For me, at least. Let's see. What's a good. What's a good angle? So I can see the whole dang thing, man. Here we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So torch stack. And once I build the first one, it'll be much easier because I can just like, I'm building the next one. I can just like look over to reference instead of having to look at a picture on my other screen. All right, so we're coming off torch stack. We got our two things. We need sticky piston, which is going to be back up top probably. Box. Need a block of redstone. Piston. We might need more than one of these. Can I turn these back into slime? Oh, blessed. God bless. Okay. Let's turn half of these into sticky pistons because we're probably gonna need a few more. I'll throw this back in here. I don't think we need any slime blocks. No. We do need some redstone blocks. So need sticky piston on the back of this, I believe. Yep. And redstone block. Our hot block is this, this, this. Do that, and then this can get a redstone. Or do anything? Do we want to waste the redstone? Nah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna use potatoes actually. Let's go grab some potatoes. Now that we have some. A potato, I guess. Do we need more than that? I mean, I guess we're gonna build more in the future. Take all of them. Space. Outside of a bundle. Alright, you I'll trade you 1 potato for 1 redstone. Oh, very good. Alright, this has the comparator coming off of it already with a torch. That goes into the torch stack. So let's go ahead and bring our torch stacks up. Need blocks. This. Here. Okay, of course it's in like the exact worst spot for this. Gonna go up to what some sort of height. Actually, basically the height of where I want the dang thing to be. Height does the conversion order. Okay, so you can actually extend it, which I could make a video on how to extend it because I'm using a hopper clock. I could pretty easily extend it by just extending how long this is out. So just adding more delay to this. Be very easy to do because I have all this free space here. Put a bunch of repeaters. Alright, so we need another torch. Well, we need some. Well, how far is this going up, first of all? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 5. Five, 6, 8. Torch. And this blocks. That's perfect height. Cool. Now we'll go down. We need some redstone for, so redstone. Block. This. And then torch. Or maybe I should make these 3 apart instead of 4. I think that would be a little easy. But honestly, just do it 4 because it's like the max distance, and I have to place less buckets that way. So I don't think this should mess up any redstone. Also, 4. We'll put this. All right, and then torch on this side. Get block and a block. This will get a red. Wait, what? No, that can't be right. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I see. Need to go up this way. So I didn't actually need it. Fine. All right, so we'll take that there, and redstone, and that, and then this, and then another redstone. Okay, maybe we especially need it now. Got it. This is even further this way. All right, and then another one up here with a dust and redstone on top. Oh, and then one more it should be. Yep. Cool. Dust. Get a redstone torch on the other side. Cool. All right, and then oh, do we need that? Yeah, we need that torch. And then we do actually another thing up there, but we'll do that from the top. That's good enough for now. So we got both our torch stacks. Now we need to figure out the dropper situation, I think. No, let's set up the rest of the control circuitry back here first. Coming up here, we got this little AND gate. Let's take, so there's got another block coming up here. And this way. Read other direction. Okay, perfect. All right, now let's hop on here. And this gets a comparator and some repeaters. Nope, that's a repeater. Comparator. 4, 4, 4, and then 2. Or no, this last one. And then we need a dust, I believe. Power the block. We then power torch, which powers this. And then off this torch, we actually have it coming up to here. Do we even need to have it come up to? Yes. Well, technically, this is the one with the heater on it. Oh yeah, yeah, this is right. I think. Well, no, because oh, I see. I'm dumb. Okay. So this is going to be block, a redstone, another block. That has the torch. That's what we're controlling. This will come up another level here, and then we'll have another block that will be stealing power from this some way. Yeah, because this is powering that, powering this block, but we don't want to take power from the block. We want to take it from the torch, so we'll place a repeater there. And then that block, which we'll then invert with a torch. And come up with a torch tower a little bit. Yeah, one more block it looks like. Yep. That should just be like that. Then we want 2 blocks here. That should be off. And then take this dust here, which will take power from that. Glass. Sleep 2. Didn't actually finish the walls. We just started. That's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words. Alright. Cool. Oh yeah, we needed glass. Glass, 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 glass. Oh, hello. Did we put all that sand away? Where did we put all that? We put it in a shulker box and then never do anything with it? Or did we actually put it all in the thing? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure we put it all in the smelter, didn't we? Oh yeah, we got some glass. Sick. Box. Back in the box. Whoops. Alright. Later. Glass. Okay. Cool. So. Oh my! That's the worst that could happen, I guess. A creeper blowing up my fucking redstone. Jesus Christ. Can I help you, brother? Get out of here. And you set me on fire. Bastard! Get out of here. Alright. Let's round up all the creepers, or maybe finish our walls. That we never actually finished. Or at least enough so that they don't just wander in, you know? No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good, actually. Leave me alone. Oh, another one. Great. Another one joins the party. Oh, you bastard. Ran out of blocks. Go. That's it. Out of here. Out of here. Where's your friend, bro? There was another one here. I don't know where he went. He's gonna show up and ruin my day. I guarantee you. I guarantee it. We need more blocks. Grab some blocks. Should have plenty of those. Oh my god, we have none of those. Jesus. We have stone at least. Where's our... No, we don't have much stone. Okay, well we might have to do a bit of smelting. That's fine. We got the smelting array. I keep leaving my bucket empty like a dummy. Always forget to read. More stone. Lots more. Alright, I'll take a stack to start with. Still waiting for that creeper to just show up and ruin my day at any second now. Where he went. There's definitely a second one that joined the chat for sure. Like, all right, let's we're up here. Oh, well, that's all the blocks. Never mind. I wonder how the sugar sugarcane farm's been cooking. It's the only one I've built so far, but I mean, yeah, it's absolutely all we really wanted. But something that could run all the time and slowly fill up a chest and keep it full. Okay, so what do we come to get? We came to get, well, we can get some shite out of our inventory. I don't need that. Oh yeah, we came to get some more stone. All we got. Alright, let's throw cobblestone in there. Have throw this. Grab all this stone. Turn it into stone. Turn it into smooth stone. Yep. What we got for now, though. Alright, so we can on this. Our walls pretty good. Probably throw up some torches for now, though. We got our actual lighting system on the go. Crazy this shining light through the water. Alright, that's probably enough. I would think. At least. Okay. Where are we at? We just built that. Let's go back to the Vijeo. Take a look. Yeah, we were building the part where our shulker pipe is going to come in. Which is going to be right up here. Up a little bit. This needs to be glass. Yep, glass here, glass here, and that will cover the shulker pipe. Cool. Got some stone. That is what's going to turn off this copper when the shulker is full and deployed. Cool. So that's that part. Now we just need to make the shulker sensor part, which I think... Oh, and the deployer. That's right. Okay, let's build the deployer. So we're gonna need some temp blocks, probably. We'll just use stone, I guess. Or do we want to use smooth stone so we can tell it apart? Smooth stone. I just used it all, so we'll grab some from the smelter. Go ahead and throw the rest of this back in there. Keep a stack for our temp blocks, and turn the rest into smooth stone. Alright. Cool. Let's build the shulker loader portion. Need dispensers, some droppers, some observers. We don't piston. No, we need a sticky piston, right? We have those already. Some glass we have. We need a comparator. We need. Okay, I think that's good. Let's go ahead and block out where the shulker pipe is gonna go. Be here. Blocks. So right here. Oh. Look at my redstone. Yeah. Alright, we'll break this and this. And then some hoppers. Alright, shulker pipe. And then we need here, here, one more. So gonna be 2 hoppers coming from here. Wait, where is the pipe? Right here. Yeah, so hopper here. So hopper here, and it needs that way. Okay. This side, we can break this. Our water fixes itself. Hopefully. Nope, it sure doesn't. Alright. Fix now, man. What are you doing, brother? Why are you doing it? Did I reset you too fast? Probably. Alright. That is one downside of than water scaffolds. Sometimes they prank you a little bit, but I feel like I get pranked a lot more by normal scaffolds than water scaffolds. So, yeah, so we need hoppers facing this way, and that will go into our shulker loader on top of this. Oh, wait. Am I facing the right way? This. Easier to look at from this side. Okay. Yeah, we got block, loader, got it. Okay. Me a sticky piston. Gonna go here. That's gonna be with an observer looking up. Which is actually probably gonna be easier from the side. I have to temp block this one of the orientation, but that's fine. Alright, so looking up, observer. Cool, so temp block, we need. Yeah, so that's gonna be the loader, which is gonna be facing up towards, I mean, technically the shulker, but that's not there yet. Oops. Yeah, so facing that way. That's going to be our dropper. Oh. Facing the other way. Forgot they facing towards you. Always so weird. Alright. And then we're going to have a dispenser facing up, coming off of that. Yep. And then In front of that, we'll have a hopper coming down into a line of hoppers, which honestly, can't block here. But yeah, they're gonna go that. And that's gonna be another hopper, but we need more hoppers. Out. Let's grab our chests and some iron, make some more. Cool. Back. Ow. Ow. Okay, so this is gonna go into here. That's gonna have a comparator on top. Read the shulker box. And a hopper on top of that. Probably need a tent block. That. And now we just build the observers, which one will be, they'll both be facing direction. Tent block. Another one. All right. Here and here. That. Servers. That. That. Okay. Oh. Is that going to be a problem if that powers that block? I think this is a repeater here. Yeah. Pretty sure that's a repeater. Not a... It's fine. That's better though. Okay. Cool. And then, okay. Yep, that should work. That should work. That shulker loader done. No, we need the reference signal on the back. That where redstone block is for. Ow. Oh, because I keep missing. Alright, so this comparator is gonna go into a real boy block. These. And then it's going to go into a redstone block. Will create a constant signal. Okay, let me... That's going to ruin that, isn't it? Okay. So that way, the only way this redstone dust here ever updates is if it turns to a power signal of 15, which would indicate that the shulker box is full. Get this back. Alright, cool. Very cool. Then we just need to put some glass on the side to make the boxes not fall out. Which is, wait, what? Oh, it sent a one. Okay, well, we need to that. Somehow we generated a one pulse tick and it like pushed the observer out. Or one tick pulse. All right, observer facing the blocks above it. Here. All right, that should be good then. We want some glass. I guess there doesn't matter, but there and there. Ow. Get rid of this. Was this not my... Oh, it is my sock top. And then, yeah, we need side too. Oops. Work. Alright, and then we need an empty... Oh, we really need more shulker boxes. So before we build the rest of this, we're probably gonna have to build a shulker box farm. But that's fine. That's fine. That will be tomorrow's problem. But we do need an empty one. So let's unload. We got 2 ones that we're not using right. Well, we are using them, but we just can move the stuff to another thing, another chest or something. So let's grab a double chest. And we'll put it behind the furnaces, I guess, because we don't really need it anytime soon. But we'll put all of our extra totems in here. I have an extra shulker box. Yeah, we might have to put another one in there just so it doesn't... I don't know, it's gonna keep loading until there's 2 in there. So we're gonna need both of these. And really we need 3 to not break it, to be honest. Be totally honest, but yeah. Thing. It's getting pretty dark. Pretty dark. Have a little nap-see soon. Do we want to put these in there? Might as well. Those not in the right order anymore, but whatever. Okay. Let's do both of these. Have a little nap. Nice. And whoa. 2. Last. Because prime this. And this in here should go into here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a ton of shulker boxes. But now, shulker box should be built. Shulker box loader. Now we need to build the deployer, which is actually this one facing down. Last hopper here. But that's because we have some droppers facing up. Oh no, they're going to be facing this way. Down. Okay. Probably from this side. And that's going to be... I'm going to do that. It's going to be starting at this level. So it might be easier to just put a temporary block here. And, oh. Yeah, it's actually starting here, but we'll have this one facing up. Me facing towards it. But then honestly, the rest, oops. You can just stand on it and jump up. If we can get up there, man, what the heck? Let me up! Alright. Yeah, we'll just till the very last one, which is going to be a dispenser. And then we have a comparator. Off of here. And a repeater coming off of that. And a block coming off of that with a torch. Power that, which should... Well, I can remove these. Oh, how do we want to place that one? Facing there, and then we need a dropper here. That. Alright. So, I think that might be it. I think that might be the whole thing. But in theory, we'll have this hopper here. Should not be off, which it's not. We are reading that the shulker box is not deployed. No comparator signal. So that should be telling the NOT gate. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just put some cobblestone here, see if it works. This signal should be telling the NOT gate to, yeah. That's one side. The other side's up here. So this is off, which is good. Right? Because that's one side of this signal. So if this was on, this would be turning this off. The other side of the signal is there a circle box ready to be deployed, which there's not, which is telling this, is what's telling this right now to not be circulating. So it looks like it should be set up right, but we just need cobblestone in there to find out. I don't think we have a bunch of that, so we gotta go run our little cobblestone generator real quick. Yeah, which means we probably need another shulker box to be able to transport all that stuff. Let's clean up our inventory real quick. So we'll throw blocks back where they need to go. And I'm not gonna worry about organizing it for the moment. We'll throw redstone back, redstone stuff back. Well, yeah. That goes in there, that goes in there. Honestly, let's just take all these out. Throw them in here. And some item frames. Keep the torches, keep the arrows. The glass can go back in its appropriate box. And then we'll just take this one with us. Go grab some cobblestone. Check the filter, check the shulker loader. It'll be good. How much freaking... This just stopped working for some reason, which is fine. How much lava's in here now? Okay. Let's run it for a bit. Get some cobble. Oh, would be nice to get the actual lava farm set up now that we know the proof of concept works, but that's probably not gonna happen anytime soon. I'm being real honest. All our sugar cane's growing though, but we don't need that anymore. I guess we should pick all that up and put it in the chest. Or not. I mean, the chest will fill up eventually. I would like to get a beacon down here. I don't know. I mean, yes, this does give us stone, so it cuts out a smelting step. But also, this smelter is just so fast, I don't think it really matters. I think we just let this run. Because this is, like, pretty much as fast as you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 cobblestone. The second every cobblestone generates, they all get blown up. So this is getting 12 cobblestone every time a lava can generate a cobblestone, which is pretty good. I think that's more than I'm gonna get with this because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So even if I mine 2 sides in the time it took me to do this, it would still only be 10 stone instead of 12 cobblestone, so it's still less. And just waiting on my smelter is not really a AFK thing. I have a chunk loader on it, so I can just throw it in a box and go anywhere in the world and it'll still smelt shit. So I don't know, this build was really worth it, but it's cool. It's cool that we go straight to stone. And it also doesn't really work until we have a beacon. I didn't realize, so. I mean, it does, it's just not really very good. It's better than going out and mining stone, but it ain't better than this, tell you that much. And this, like, it's just so small and easy to build, like, why not, you know? And you just sit here and vibe. Not get your screen jostled back and forth a bunch, you know? My freaking empty water bucket again. I keep doing this to myself. Alright, let's check on that and see how much stone that gets us. Slap our shulker down. 1 box. 2 boxes. And 3 boxes. Because we didn't even run that very, very long. We were here like, what, a couple minutes? And that's almost a full shulker. Full. Just about. We got like 1 more row, but we still have more in the box. Not much, but I'll have to run it a little bit longer, but that's fine. Let me fill up my freaking bucket before I forget. We don't need this bed here, man. Put this in my inventory. So stop forgetting to bring beds everywhere. Because I keep like needing them for like, you know, AFK tower or whatever. I'm like, oh, I'll just use mine. Replace it when I get back to base, and I never replace it. Okay, well now I'm gonna need a bed here because it's about to get dark. So I literally just proved myself wrong, but that's fine. That's fine, whatever. Alright, run it a little bit longer. Sleep when we can. I need to get rid of this ugly ass bridge at some point. But I think I'm gonna get my... It's probably not gonna be until we have villager trading set up, which we probably can do pretty soon. That might be the next thing I do after we get the majority of the sorting system built. Maybe not, you know, to the point where it's for every single block. Like all the basic blocks, all the basic materials at least. We can start working on an actual full-fledged villager trading center where we can cure the villagers before we set them up to trade with so that we get discounts for everything. And automate all that, which would be nice. Alright, I think it's dark enough to sleep, and it's probably enough stone, honestly, too. Ow. Alright, we'll pick this up. And... how much does that give us? A bit more. More. Should be enough to fill a shulker, I think. Put a little extra in there too, just fill up the system. But oh, it's not enough. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. It's like half a stack too short. All right, we'll just run it for a little bit longer. That's fine. Being impatient at this point. Just being impatient. But I'm thinking that, I don't know, maybe at the end of our sorting system, we can have like a bulk storage loader that just like has a couple extra sorters for like all the base material blocks that we're gonna have a buttload of, and just have like a Omega shulker loader for all those. that make it pass. And then, because like this will only store a double chest full plus 2 shulkers full of whatever material. Because I didn't want to like just fill up a fuck ton of shulkers with like everything and then never use it all. So I figured that was a good amount. You know, you have 1 shulker on standby ready to deploy if you want to take more than 1. But it doesn't load any more than that. Everything else just fills up in the chest. And I felt like that was a good compromise. But like cobblestone, like I know at some point we're gonna have like 50 shulker boxes full, and I'm not gonna want to store those, you know, in the easy access, nice whatever storage. So we might have a deep storage that has its own sorter and much faster and more beefy shulker loader, and do something like that. That might be cool. All right, that's got to be enough stone by now. Always has to hit me right at the end. All right, take all this, throw it all in the chest. Because it's going to start trying to fill the next shulker, and the chest is just going to be empty. I'm telling you right now. But it will fill the shulker box, at least. That's the one thing I wanted to implement, but didn't end up doing, is I wanted it to not try to fill a shulker box until there was enough to fill the shulker box, and until then it would leave it all in the chest. But that would be, I would have to take another reading off of the chest, and I just couldn't end up. I couldn't fit it in the profile, the space that we needed to occupy. It's like I basically would have had to take another reading off of this chest, which I mean I could have done it off like the side or whatever, but I really wanted this to be air gapped so it'd be easy to build and be able to put these like right next to each other. Minus obviously like the shulker pipe and the item pipe, but whatever. So, anyways, yeah, let's load up the chest, I guess. Well, let's I mean, if we just throw this in here, it's gonna going down until there's the right amount. So we know, I mean, we already know this works. You know, it's filling the chest, but that's not even going into the chest. Put this in there. Still going down. Yeah, this is stopped going down. Yeah, it's still at 41, so still working. But this is probably going to take a while to fill. So I might, just to test it, take out like half a stack and then prime it with this one. I'll put this in here, pick this up. And then where's my shulker loader at? Here. Mine this. That'll probably get deployed into here. Oh no, it probably got deployed. Where'd it go? Is it like still in there? Or did I pick it up? Or and this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, it would be in this one. That's why this, I forgot to change. Okay, see, this is why we test the things, because I forgot to change this hopper. But never actually ended up in the thing. Okay, so this has a little bit of cobblestone in it. But we'll prime it with this one. This hopper needs to go face straight down. And we'll prime it with, yeah, this one. All right, so that'll start loading. We'll get away from it so we don't pick it up. Go ahead and watch it. Loading, 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 loading. It'll take a bit. It was like 32 it needed to add. All right, loaded. Fully loaded. Comes up the stack. And okay, it does not come up the stack. Where'd it get stuck at? This one. Why are we not? Oh, did I miss a torch or something here? Probably. I did. Okay, we need a torch here, basically. Then it should get deployed. It should get deployed. Okay, made it to the dispenser. I think it's because it got stuck in there. It was not the right timing for it. So let's pick this up again. I mean, I guess probably see it get deployed if it picked that up. Okay. Oh, we didn't place another. Well, that's fine. I guess. Put this one. Hey, there we go. That's not the full one, but that's fine. Full one's probably in here, ready to go. Actually, no, it's not because that means we just put the full one in there. Wait, where's the full one, brother? Somebody got stuck somewhere else. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's pick this up. And actually, if I can yoink this. Yoink. Glass back. Just so it doesn't end up in the system. Okay, can I go up, please? And then, which one is it? This one? So this one we'll take a little bit out. And this is an empty shulker box? Yes. We'll throw this here. And that should be loaded and ready to go. Okay, this is our almost full one. Pick this up and deploy it. And it should load. Break, get deployed. That's the theory, at least. Break. Deploy. Very nice. Alright, and then it should keep the other one in here until this one gets broken, in theory, but cool, that works. Very nice. That's what we want. And then obviously it's taking from the inventory once it doesn't need to anymore. Stop doing so. But we need a shulker farm to be able to feed this, to be honest. We definitely don't have enough shulker boxes that are free, which is kind of a bummer. But we'll have to do that tomorrow's. Or maybe I'll get impatient and do it off stream. Who knows? That is always a possibility. Let's go ahead and cover this part. So we can kind of figure out how we want to do that. Actually, I'm probably just going to leave this completely open. This is going to be like basically all slabs on top in the middle here. And I guess it doesn't have to be out here, but in order for it to be level with each other, it needs to be. So we'll clean all this up. And the slabs, because I think we're still going to do this kind of floor. With this material at least, but it's going to be slabs on top of this. Alright, let's have a sleep before it gets too dark. Baddies start spawning. Deal with creepers blowing up my redstone. Alright. Spawn mining. Basically just a heap. Grab all these and turn them into slabs. Hell yeah, brother. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And I don't have any scaffold anymore, so I back up, but that's fine. That is fine. We have more blocks on us at least? No, I guess we got rid of all of those. We do want to weigh up and down at some point, but I'm thinking a water elevator would be the nicest and take up the least space, so how we do that. Alright, I don't know where we're saying this is starting, but I'm just going to start it here. And it probably will end up coming back a little bit more towards the entrance, but that's fine. So this is going to get slabs. Probably to the edge. This is going to be a block. And this is going to be all the way here. Block. Slabs. Nice. Some slabs down here. And then now, well, let me break this shit. Go right in there, isn't it? Well, we've contaminated our cobblestone supply, but that's fine. Whatever. Alright. Throw this here. I don't know if this is where we want the walls to be, but grab, at least we know that it's going to be matching the rest of the stuff around it. I know we have some blocks around somewheres. Yeah, but now it's like just completely hidden. We have a chest. Well, we need to build the wall. What do I want to build the wall out of? No. Maybe smooth with some chiseled in the mix. Do not know. Play around a little bit. See? Chiseled. Yeah, we'll try some chiseled and we'll try some smooth. See what we can make something looks all right. I can mine this too. Oh, how nice of you to stay there. We can do. Well, let's oops. And we'll do this. Oh, we need some stairs. And oh, finally updated. How rude. Alright, put you back, cobblestone. I don't know how I feel about the chiseled. It looks weird. Being honest. In fact, I kind of like. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Let me go up a few more. See. I mean, something. What if we did like walls instead? Like, can we make these into walls? Is that possible? Yeah, we did like walls. So do like this. Hopefully that doesn't go into that. Oh yeah, it's filtered, so it shouldn't. Cool. We should put this over here though, so we can stop picking up random bullshit. That's fine. Okay, so we'll do. How tall are we gonna want this? I have no idea, honestly. Something proportional, but oh yeah, these 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Sure. And this down here, and then chisel again on the corners. That look. Oh yeah, that's something. Is something. I know, we'll play around with it. Yeah, now it's just hidden. Got our chest, which has no cobblestone in it. Got our shulker box, which has a bunch of cobblestone in it. And then we'll have the same for every item in the game that stacks, basically. Well, that we want to do shulkers. I'm not going to do it for everything, but all the building blocks I probably will. And then other items like obviously the crops and stuff don't have them. But other stuff like that will not. But yeah, mostly just building blocks. I just need to grab a bunch of them and be able to fly somewhere and build a mega project. That is the goal. Be able to set us up to do exactly that. Cool. So let's, does this need to have a floor here at all? Not really, does it? That's just like more materials we have to use. So let's, finish the wall down here. Figure out where that ends up at. Means we'll probably need to get some more blocks, but, oh, okay. That is just rude, man. Okay, I'll finish this wall, knock out this floor. Just from having to build all that. And then this can just be one big factory room. How much stone we need? We have a stone generator here. Anyways, yeah, all the blocks. Okay, let's check the furnace. Whoa, hello. I'm gonna keep running the iron farm, I think. Take all this. And standing these. Getting there. Be a big ass room though. I think it will be worth it. And we also have to figure out what we want to do for lighting. I'm thinking either sea lanterns or glow mushroom things, the glow blocks. What are those called? Glow shrooms? Either one of those, because they don't need redstone. But we could also do copper bulbs or copper lamps or whatever they're called. Because those are toggleable, so you could toggle them on. And I'm pretty sure you can like right click them too. Turn them on. Oh! Fell off. Those fell off. What about a bummer? Oh, it's not all of our stone, man. Hey, we're almost done. We're almost done. Alright, we need to sleep. Alright, day 333. Cool. Got any more stone in here? Ugh, not much. Alright, well, I might be utilizing one of those cobblestone boxes. I guess we could just grab it from here. This is just checking that there is a shulker box with... we'll just do this. Because then it won't deploy it. It'll just deploy the next one immediately whenever it comes out. That's fine. Alright. Shulker box full of cobblestone. Yes, please. Get a bunch of blocks in here. And then we'll end up with a full shulker box full of smooth stone at the end. Once we're done. Up. Throw it down here from when we ultimately do that. I'm probably just be feeding this its next stage as it gets finished. That's going to take a while. We'll let that cook for a bit. And in the meantime, I guess we can start mining out where these are going to be. Figure out where this wall lines up. I think it's right to the edge of this. Not quite. Okay, so that's fine though. That is fine. Definitely goes all the way to there, so we can just knock all of that. Gonna back off and fall off at some point, probably. Keep an eye on that. But now, build them all from down there. As long as they're lined up to this one, they should line up to the same chest spot. We can just build them completely from bottom to top. That'll be much easier than trying to align it with the chest from the top down. Be really nice. We'll just have free open air for the most part to do that. But I'm vibing with it for sure, for sure. Need to go down and get this all these blocks though, because we'll use them somewhere else. We don't have a simple AFK farm for these. We do have a farm for these, but it's basically just our diamond and redstone farm. Because it's just a set of bores at the bedrock level. Alright, we can put some blocks. Some holes though. This one? This one? Oh, we ran out. So not a lot, but that's fine. I think that looks good. Works, which is the main thing, I guess. Cool. Do you want to go ahead and build our water elevator to get up and down so we can stop wasting elytra shits? I mean, up is easy. Down's also kind of easy. We'll probably have like an access door, and this is gonna be the wall, right? Here, I'll have an access door here, and then some kind of loader here, double chest or shulker box unloader or whatever. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That'll be enough room. All right, so we're just gonna go down here. We're gonna have. I need some more stone. Let's check on the stone melting. Still, looks like we're still running it. Oh, nice. We got a little extra. But we got all that out, so we can move that over once it's done. We'll work with what we got. So we'll have a little elevator lobby thing here. And that'll be the wall. We'll have a down. We'll have an up. And we'll have, well, no, we probably want it to be on this side so we maximize the amount of room we have here. So we'll have, we can just do it like this. Oh, man. Down and an up. If it's just one level, it's not like it's a complex, like, whatever. Just like, pick a direction, up or down. It's not like you have to pick a floor and pick a whatever. So, left, down, right, up for all the elevators. Does that make sense? Left, down, right, up. I kind of want to keep them the same at least. So down here, pick this back up. Which will be this, and we'll have these here, these, and this will be a water bucket. So that's down. Probably place those back down. Okay. And then we'll do the last little bit. Will actually be here. Okay. Nope. I tried. Alright, pick these up. Fly back up here. Grab some water. And our down elevator. So place these. Yeah. Where did I place that mystery glass? Right here. Or down. Click. Pick up our shit. Food. And put this here. Okay. That looks fine. And we can just put can these be waterlogged? We just put stairs here. Stone stairs. Makes sense. Waterlog this. Seems pretty safe. I don't need more water though. Almost out of rockets. We just wasted one, so that's sick. Grab some more. Got a bunch in a box somewheres. Alright, I think our... Oh no, we need some like gates or something to block the water. This, and we need that much sticks. Maybe we do. Make 4 gates. Cool. All right. Gates. And fine there. All right, so now fly up one last time. And place our water bucket. And we need some kelp. Have a little nappy first. Grab some of this. Then we'll grab some more water while we're here. We'll grab the soul sand from box. And we'll swim down. Help. Oop. Very nice. Alright, that's gonna be a wall. This will be viewing floor, I guess. Can see down. I mean, that's gonna be probably also just a wall, to be honest. But this could be a viewing thing. I don't know. Probably just do that, to be honest. That'll be the down. I need some more stone. You're still not done yet, brother? That's crazy talk. You still load me up? Still stuff coming out? It doesn't actually look like. Oh, no, there is. There is. Okay. We could go ahead and throw the rest of that in the top, but I just want to do it in one trip. It fills up one full shulker box. We can throw all this stuff back. That's what we're going to use to build and decorate. But we want some kind of, like, this is probably all going to be slabs up to, like, this wall here. I think this is the wall. Oh, no, this is the wall. This is all going to be slabs up to the wall. Maybe we can go ahead and do that. Just so it all lines up. Then obviously we'll have, like, the little divot area for on the side. I might go and move these to the other side here. Pick this up. Again, should probably just switch backs. These. Where's the wall? Here. Let's on this side. I'll leave the chest there for now. The wall is gonna be here. So starting here. Whatever floor. Alright. Let me grab some slabs. Or actually. No. the way to this. All right, and then we'll have basically as big of a entrance to get away with. But it's gonna be the same on both sides. So this is a wall, this is a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? No, we're 5 here. 5. Oh man. Oh, I like that. I don't want to be. Maybe we do mimic this on the other side. 1, 2. Where are we at? Well, we could. I don't know. I'd really like this to all just be. But I mean, we could just like have this all to be like at this level. Something like this. I'll leave that actually. But then this can be, and these are not real walls at the moment. Break these down actually. Yeah, I'm thinking like that. Then we can do a bigger entrance, like maybe something aligned with here. So that's 1, 2, 3 here. 4. Okay, I like that better. Scale. Yeah, that'll be a doorway into the new section. And that'll be all of our sorters all the way down. Little access hatch to go in. Do maintenance or whatever. Pick these up. That'll give you access to the whole sorting and shulker box loading floor, which will be, I mean, it'll continue that way for ages eventually. Come back up. I guess we could finish doing that. How many more blocks? Anyways, gamers, it's about that time. So, got a lot done today. It's good. I'm probably gonna do some cleaning up of this area and maybe extending some boxes in my off-stream time. But we'll see what happens. That's exciting. I'm glad we finally are at a spot we can start building our mega sorter, shulker box loader for all the different items. It's gonna be super nice. It's gonna enable us to build all sorts of mega projects in the future. That's the plan, anyways. Anyways, gamers, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, thanks for watching as well. Be sure to like and subscribe. It's the best way to grow the channel. Anyways, gamers, GG's and GN.